Major League Baseball is back, along with NBA, NASCAR, and hockey, and soon, fingers crossed, the NFL will return too. Former NFL player Jack Brewer is back with us. Giants, whatever, we'll get to that in a minute. But just moments ago, you heard the president say if players plan to kneel during the anthem, he'd rather the NFL didn't open. He said, millionaires, get up off your knees. Your thoughts, Jack?
I mean, he has a point. I'm not going to knock anyone who wants to peacefully protest. You can do what you want. But for me personally, I'm ecstatic to live in this nation. I realize when I log into my computer every day and I get my pictures from my kids over in Africa and Haiti and different parts of the world, I really see how lucky we are. And it is ironic that, you can be a millionaire yet kneeling to the flag claiming that this is such a bad country when you're blessed with so much abundance. I think, this is a time for us to really reflect. I mean, we've all gone through coronavirus. We've all seen things happening in our streets and witnessed, whether it was police brutality, witnessed all these kids being shot at in these neighborhoods. We have bigger fish to fry. And if we're going to all be divided because of our flag, because of our country, how can we ever unite ourselves and get better and move on and actually celebrate all the amazing things in our country? And I agree with the president on that. I mean, it's really time to come together. We can have our disagreements, but not around our flag.
See if you agree with the president on this one. I also asked him about the SEC. We heard this week that the Big Ten and the Pac-12 have decided to cancel their football seasons. The SEC has not. Now, am I to understand the SEC is tougher than the Big Ten?
I don't know about that.
It was a Minnesota college year, a couple years for you, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I played Minnesota. I'm a proud Gopher. And kind of led this charge in regards of canceling the season, or at least pushing the season off. It makes you question really what the motivation is here when you see and look at the real numbers. Oftentimes so many liberals talk about using science, and they push back against the conservative narrative of saying that conservatives don't use science or respect science. But in this situation, let's talk about the facts. The facts are in the NCAA, we lose about 2 kids per year that die playing football. You've had over 35 kids die since 2000. And then you look and see at the hospitalizations of sports and, kids around the country. There's over 800,000 kids that were hospitalized or went into emergency rooms due to sports injuries just last year. And then you look at college sports, particularly college football and pro football. You have not had one player hospitalized. You have not had one player die. And so are you really looking out after the health of these players? I don't think that's what it is. I think this is all political. If you really cared about the health care of college kids, you give them all health insurance. You take care of them, after they leave the game and they still have all these injuries that plague them.
Jack,
but that's not.
Give me 10 seconds here, a 10-second answer. Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence tweeted saying players would be safer to play the season rather than not play the season. I don't have time to read it, but basically saying when you're playing the season, you know where you are. When you go home, you can party, you can do things that may get you sick. Your thoughts about a 10-second answer, Jack?
He's right on point. The players need this. This is how they keep their discipline. You keep them all in one place. You don't let them spread out. They're not out partying. They're not out drinking and doing things that can cause them harm. You actually have a controlled environment. Trevor's right on point. Let these kids play. Give them the choice. If they don't want to play, keep their scholarship, but at least give them the opportunity to pursue the dream that they worked so hard for.
I'm going to leave it right there, Jack Brewer. Come on, SEC, don't cancel a season. I can't live without college football. This is going to be trouble. Jack Brewer, thank you very much. Good luck with your Giants.
Thank you. God bless you, brother.
You too.